George is not only a law student, but he is also an author and the founder and CEO of The Necessity Firm. In today's interview, you'll hear about George's impressive journey from Sierra Leone all the way to law school in the US.
What's the best thing about me? I never give up. I'm a fighter. Given the amount of adversities I've had in my life, I think I would have given up by now, but I didn't. So that's a testament to my own fight and a testament to my faith. My name is Shadrack Kamanda. I'm originally from Sierra Leone, West Africa. And I've been living in the US for the past 8 years. I went to St. Joseph's University in Philadelphia, and I majored in political science and international relations. And I'm a law student. I'm hoping to do a dual degree for my final year of law school, preferably London, but I'm more interested in international law, international human rights, more so diplomatic law. I think it chimes in well with my skill set and my aspiration. Why, I'm in law school, to say, well, growing up back in Sierra Leone, I always have a passion for higher education because I'm the first in my family to be where I am. So it's a strange thing to do because you don't have mentors to look up to, you don't have people, even family members you think you should look up to, instead of support, they envy, So growing up in a society that is very, very anti to someone else's progress, motivated me to be self-reliant and say, okay, I want to educate myself. I want to be someone who's educated. So I had to motivate myself, but more so I have a hardworking mom who's like a mom, a dad, a friend, a sister, and she's like everything, and so I'm motivated by her support because given the amount of energy, effort, and support she's given me, without her being educated herself, it just shows the importance and the value of education. So that is why I felt motivated to study law, but more so to be someone who can be outspoken, who can be the voice for others. So I felt it's, important that I be part of a profession that is very diverse, a profession that can let you use your skill set in multiple ways. And there's no other better profession than law to do that. So I felt law school would be ideal for me. What obstacles are faced in law school? Many. I'm a non-native speaker, so I think sometimes I doubt if I fit in, that complexity issue. I think every person in my shoe might have to feel the same. I don't know how they deal with it, but the way I deal with mine is just knowing that I am more than the numbers. I am more than my grades. I am more than what society or maybe what other people think that I am. So because it's important for you to love yourself first before you can give out that love. So for me, I keep myself grounded by that. This is not my country. If I'm coming here, I'm excelling, I should be okay. I may not be excelling to the very top, but I'm there. I'm surviving. Surviving or thriving, it doesn't make a difference for me. Just hanging there. And but also in terms of academic-wise, I think getting used to the structure of law school exam has been the most difficult thing for me. Because I'm a creative writer, I tend to free write. As soon as I have the main points, I just tend to flow. But that has not been working really well for me in law school. And I took notice of it because I usually review my exams with professors and they usually say the same thing to me. Very creative start, very, very touch on, but you just zone out. I said, okay. But so I needed to get used to that technique, issue, fact, IAC or CIAC, or all of these technicalities. So now I'm getting used to them and I put them to work this past semester. It was amazing, and I learned, So, but for me, I think that has been the most driving change. And the other thing I will talk about is the intensity of the law school, of our profession in general. We don't have that much time to rest. Saturday you still study, Sunday you still study, after your semester you still have to find an internship, externship. I didn't grow up in a society that is that fast paced. When we're on holidays, we're on holidays. We don't do anything, and things like that. But I had to get used to that too. What advice I would like to give to others, thinking about law school, thinking about some of my career interests? Never give up. Yeah, that would be the first thing I would say. Never give up. Know who you are. Know what you stand for. Know what you represent. And I think with all of those features, I think everything will come into place. We might not have the same story. We might have common interests, they say, but we might not have common values. To know who you are and tend to allow who you are to show. And know that you're bigger than the numbers. The last thing I'll say in relation to that is professionally, I know not everyone is gifted to know what they want to do at the early stage. Try different things, but as you're winding down on your law school experience, tend to own in on something that you bring to the table. If you bring in your leadership skills or your professionalism or your diversity or your public relations skills, tend to own in on those skill sets, and try to develop them and motivate yourself to be better at them. But holistically, never give up. I'm standing here today because I never gave up, and my mom never gave up on me, and my God never gave up on me. So never give up.